Welcome back to the Pro League. Mr. X joined by Dirk, casting over JusTus versus eLevate, currently on board with Octane. Gonna pick up a nice snipe right off the bat, but Dirk, we saw JusTus, they kind of got mollywopped in that first map. What do you think they need to do here to turn around?
I mean, obviously it's going to be search and destroy, a completely different game mode, but I mean, in that hard point, held the lead a little bit, but kept the game close. But I mean, a big thing was their winning the gunfight. So I feel like if they win a majority of the engagement into search and destroy as well, that's going to be crucial. That could be a situation where you go down one man, it would be 3 versus 4. So in search and destroy, it's crucial that you stay up and win those gunfights. But that's the biggest thing that I want to see from this JusTus squad. Really lacked in that in a little bit. Some of the players, I mean, Octane did an excellent job in that last one, but that's just going to be something we just need to see them win more engagements.
Yeah, without a doubt, they're just going to need to win gunfights, and you're going to see JusTus able to win this first round, going up 4 people to 2, man advantage, and then after that, just taking out the last 2 players, just trading them off. But eLevate's weakest game mode, I think, may be S&D. Like, TJ's a really good S&D player, but Slacked and Classic struggled really bad with JusTus in Search and Destroy. I'm going to go on board with them in the second round, see if they can get anything going. I think if they can figure out S&D, I think this could be a very powerful team.
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on board with S&D God. TJ going to be pushing towards the snow area at that A bomb site. Going to be 2 players from JusTus covering that area, but pushing hard onto his base. TJ going to be taken out by Merc. He's going to pick up first blood, but then the kill does get traded. Classic takes out Merc, so now a 3v3 situation.
Yep, Classic's going to get that bomb down. Going to go on board with Slack, just kind of playing directly behind the bomb site. Seeing if one player pushes, and it's going to be Study. He's going to push Classic. He's going to kill Slack for whatever reason. And we're going to go on board with Classic because it seems like he's freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, definitely taking out his own teammate there. Could possibly have lost in the round. Sender going to take out Classic. So now Octane and Sender going up against Temp. Sender able to clean him up, picking up a nice 2-piece, I believe, in that round. Going to go ahead and get that defuse. JusTus up 2-0 on that search and destroy, and obviously the big thing there was Classic taking out his own teammate. Kind of the downfall there. A little bit of a late reaction from his teammate getting that kill. Yep. Try to go for the gun kill and then just end up taking him out. Just not miscommunication, just one of those like accidental things you can't really control.
Yeah, Classic doesn't kill Slack right there. They probably win that round.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll go on board with Merc. Merc's having a pretty good S&D. Start things off 3-1. See if he can keep that going. Joe struggled a bit with Envy. Don't think you can kind of flip it any other way. Gonna be interesting to see how he fits in with this JusTus lineup. Playing with Study again. I don't know if that's probably his first option, but with TCM, who's starter Sender, kind of subbing in, and Octane, 2 very young, very raw players who have great skill that I think Joe can definitely mold into winning players.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Joe been around for so long. Really one of the veterans in this community. So, I mean, for these young guys to have a veteran player like Merc to just kind of like guide them in the right direction, it's going to be pretty good for him. Even if Advanced Warfare is not one of his strongest games, still a great all-around leader as well. But he got taken out as well as Octane. Temp and Classic both fall also on 2v2. Slacked and Tej going up against Sender and Study. As I said, that Sender gets taken out. Study left by himself. Let's go ahead and jump on board with him. Playing it slow inside of this blue building. Going to be a player right outside if he's able to get around this corner. Going to go ahead and pull out the sniper and Study. We know how famous he is for his snipe, but not going to be able to take out that player there. eLevate putting a round up on the board.
Yep, important for eLevate to get on the board here in SND. Going to be looking for them to really kind of take control of this series. Already up 1-0. You see TJ picking up 3 that round. Going to be able to finish this one off with his bow. But if eLevate really wants to contend at the top, which is kind of what they're on the cusp of, I feel like. I mean, they might already be there. I mean, they're playing phenomenal in the league. But for them to really kind of take that next step, they need to win these S&Ds against the top teams consistently. And they also need to really, you really don't have any other way to prove it, but you need to get Temp some kind of big game LAN experience. Classic has it, TJ has it, Slacked has it. Temp hasn't really had that big moment on LAN yet.
Yeah, he definitely hasn't, like you said. Anyway, but if you're this eLevate squad, I think you really just want to kind of... TJ needs to try to lead the team a bit. Obviously, probably the strongest S&D player on this team by far. So, I mean, if you're eLevate, even though TJ's younger, I don't see Teach as much of a vocal leader just because of the kind of person that he is, but I believe that they just kind of need to follow what he says. He really needs to take over and search and destroy, kind of get that team heading in the right direction. I feel like if they do that, it's going to be good. Currently on a 4 kill streak right now. Did start off pretty slow, probably went 0-2, but now going to be a 3v3 situation favoring this B bomb site. All 3 players from JusTus going to be over towards A, but what's going to be 1 player right under this green cane area trying to push into that B area. Temp right now going to be getting the bomb down.
Yep, Tim going to get the bomb down, and it's something interesting you brought up. I think TJ can be a in-game shot caller for this eLevate team. I think there's a big difference between a leader and somebody who's kind of got that in-game knowledge. As you see JusTus, they're going to win the round, but there's a huge difference, I think, between being an in-game, kind of commander, just calling out strats at the beginning of the round and whatnot, and then becoming like an actual leader, a leader of people. I don't think TJ's ready to be a leader yet. A lot to learn in that department. But, I mean, if he's going to be your in-game shot caller for this team, I think that's a great thing for him. I think he's more than capable of doing that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just like we keep on bringing praise to him, and obviously it's kind of what you have to do. He's just an S&D sort of god, really trying to make his name. But we just see Octane taking him out. So they took Slacked out actually to win that round, able to get the defuse there. So seeing the same strat from JusTus once again, just set Merc up inside of this biolab area. You have 1 player play the A site, then 2 over by that corner area. Now, so what we see in that first round, I think they try to work the pick, and wherever they go, once they get that first initial kill, they really favor that A side. Like you see, they get the first pick there from Octane. Heading over to A right now. The nades are going to go out. The trophy system is going to be activated. Shoot the canisters. Bomb is going to be going down. But all 3 of these players from eLevate now finally realize they're going to be over this A side. You see all the little arrows turn towards there. We still have TJ watching the flank, but now they do recognize the bomb is down. Obviously, see what they're going to be able to do here. Yeah, we're going to go on board with TJ, see how he's going to decide to play this. Going to try and work his way down through the middle. He's going to have a player directly to his right and up top. Going to toss out a stun. But I love the positioning from the guys on JusTus. This should be an easy win. It's going to be Study taking out TJ. It's going to be Slack, though. Actually, he's going to make it a one-on-one against Octane. Octane going to wait. Going to pop out. Probably check the bomb here very shortly. No, it's
Yep, nice play right there from Octane. And it's going to be JusTus going up 4-1 here in Biolab S&D.
Too close for comfort there. Slacked was very, very close to getting that bomb down. Give him like 1 more second, I believe. He probably would have had that one. Nice play there by Octane, taking him out up 4-1, like you said, in this Search and Destroy. And this JusTus squad, man, Search and Destroy, have been looking very good so far. Mostly favoring that A bomb side. I believe 1 round they did head over towards that B side. But like we said, main strategy, they get the pick. All the players kind of rotate around to A, get that bomb down as quickly as possible, get set up. And you called it. They did have a really nice setup. But straight as you said that, majority of the players got taken out, but they were able to win the round. Now look at the strategy from eLevate, favoring this B area. 3 players going to be positioned in the corner building. 1 just kind of laying back in the snow, watching the flank. Octane picking up a nice 2-piece, taking out TJ and Slacked. Classic Intent going to be the last alive. Yeah, we're going to show Octane. He's 8-1. Totally jinxed them now, 8-2. Study, he's going to fall back from purple. Still dangerous situation for JusTus. The guys on eLevate have control over purple and mid bio, just not going to push in yet. Classic, you see, not really sure what to do. It seems like Temp trying to convince him to come over towards A, and it looks like that's what's going to be the decision. Yeah, Temp right now, currently 1-5, going to be using that IMR. Does still have some more dead silence, exo mute, I should say, that he can use. Gonna go ahead and put that on. Gonna be 1 player right. It's gonna be taking out Merc. So now a 2v2 situation. How they're gonna play this, blow up the canister. Just a smart play there. You really don't want to be over by there when the enemy team is gonna be able to blow those up. So Study, let's go ahead and jump on board with him. Gonna be sitting back in this blue area with the sniper. Now pretty aggressive. Sender takes out Classic. Temp left alive. Can the guy who's been struggling this game come up clutch? He takes out Sender, but no, not gonna be able to take out Study. He takes him out. So now 5-1 in favor of JusTus. Very nice play right there from the guys on JusTus. Trade that last kill, able to take out Temp. Study gonna defuse the bomb. JusTus really showing up here in S&D. They can just sort out their respawn. Maybe they make a run, but not really. Don't think they make a run in the league. I think this is a team for the rest of the season that's going to be in trouble. Yeah, it's going to take a lot to really turn the team around. Like we said, I think on like a 3 losing streak now. So just really been a team that has not been able to get it all together. Been last in the league for probably since the start, I would say. They've been last there for a while. So team struggling very badly. But obviously trying to make the trade, trying to turn it around a little bit.
So at the beginning, they started out kind of good. And then it all started to deteriorate from there. They could never really get their players on to practice. I think that was a reason they said they wanted to make this roster move. So now, hopefully practicing a little bit more, because this could be a team capable of doing good things. Don't know if they're too behind the 8 ball already with going out into the season playoffs.
Yeah, definitely go ahead and jump on board with Octane right now. Going to be covering this A site. The bomb carrier is going to be in that mid-bio area, and Merc, kind of like what he did on Envy, what he's really done majority of Call of Duty and Advanced Warfare, be the bomb carrier majority of the time for this team. Going to be Stake Out Classic. Kills does get traded there. Slack takes him out. So Study left alive in a 1v2 or 1v3, I believe, but he's going to be taken out. So eLevate trying to make this comeback, and I think it's going to be possible, but I still favor JusTus in this one if Octane's able to kind of go off in that.
Yeah, I mean, they're capable, but they rely on Octane a lot. I mean, they rely on him to do really everything. His stats are really silly for Season 2, but you can't rely on a guy that much.
Yeah, I mean, one of the main things I really want to see JusTus try to make a run to get that like 8th seed or something in the playoffs. So I just really want to see Octane on land, especially in the playoffs. That'd be great to see. So that's definitely something I want to see if they could try to make that late run at it. But we're going to go ahead and jump up board the bomb carrier now. That is going to be Classic from eLevate. Going to go ahead and push onto this A side. Going to be one player right inside this little green plat area, but just playing it patient. The player inside of that building is going to be Merc. Study gets taken out by the hands of TJ with that Moors. Classic just still playing it slow before he moves on to this bomb.
Yep, Sender's going to throw down some snipe shots on the players from eLevate. Classic going to try and get this nade off. Going to jump onto bomb right now. I definitely think they saw him cross, and it was Merc with the shotgun able to pick up that 1 kill right there. Merc going with that shotgun IMR class you see a lot of players using now. Going to be interesting to see going forward how many players are going to start to adopt this one. Sender, he's going to be able to take out Temp. Going to leave Slack last one alive, 3v1. He's going to be taken out, and we're going to have a map win for JusTus, 6-2.
Yeah, definitely. That class can be pretty frustrating. I mean, I've seen a lot of people in ranked play even start using that, the IMR with the overkill. Kind of frustrating, but I mean, the patience there by Merc was pretty great. Sat in that corner, even though you could probably hear all those players dashing around up above him. Just picked his right time to go out there, get a kill with a shotgun. Obviously, he killed the bomb carrier, which was going to be Classic there. So great search and destroy all around from this JusTus squad. I mean, Octane 10-3 absolutely went off with 2 defuses as well.
Yeah, they're going to need Octane to keep playing like that if they're going to win this series. So 10-3 finishes the S&D with a 3.33 KD. 2 defuses, like you said, staying alive, doing a nice job of that. When we come back from this quick commercial break, we'll have game number 3 between JusTus and eLevate. Stay tuned.